Hello.
Yeah, yeah, hello.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Good. Let me. You can share your screen, or is there an option? Can you see?
Uh, where?
Okay, okay. What we'll do now, since I am doing the recording, right? So we'll not capture that thing in the recording. In 30-35 minutes, what I will do, I will explain you the CSS basics. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll stop the recording and then we'll call again on the
Uh,
Hangout and then we'll do the setup for your item. Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay. So I'm sharing my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know. Can you see?
Yeah, yep, yeah.
Yeah. So this is where I started my recording. Okay. We'll see it how it
Uh,
records.
how did you started Google Hangouts on air? Okay,
Yeah, yeah. I will tell you later on. I'll share
okay.
one video with you, so you'll come to know.
Mm.
Okay. So okay. Uh, Let's see how it records. I don't know how it will record. So okay, so yesterday we discussed about the HTML, right? So we'll just have a look on the basic HTML elements, right? How what are those and
Yeah.
what are the syntax for that? So what we'll do, we'll just have just have the basics of the CSS as well. So
Mm-hmm.
let's start with that. So again, we'll start definitely. Since you have to learn CSS, it will apply on HTML, right? So I just created one CSS basics.html. Okay,
Okay.
and let's start with that. Okay, so again, it will start with the doc type.
Before writing a program, should we create to the that folder or?
This has already been there. So I yesterday I told you, right?
Uh-huh.
This is yesterday. This is a file I created yesterday.
Yeah,
If you
yeah. I
remember.
mean,
Yeah,
should we create a file and should start
yeah, right,
programming?
right, right, right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So right click and I just create a new file in that folder and I just created as a new file as a CSS basics.html.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so just can this is the HTML that we learned yesterday. Okay, all the different basic tag. Okay, and today I just created new file with CSS basics.html and in the same folder HTML and basics, HTML and CSS basics folder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here it will say HTML and then we will start with the HTML, right?
Mm-hmm.
HTML. Then it always will have a head.
Header.
Yeah, not header. Header is different.
Okay, okay.
This is a head is a different thing. Head is like the where we don't show it on the UI. Okay, what is the browser content is there, right? We don't show it there. It's just additional information like title, right? It doesn't come
I mean, like the basic thing
right. Yeah,
before the beginning and end of the program, we have to write.
right. No, but yeah. So head is like the some additional information it carries, like the. So see, I'll tell you. Oh, so if you see, okay. So if you see CSS basic dot HTML, right? So this is a basically your area, right, where the
Mhm.
browser, whatever the content is there, we display over here. Okay,
Yeah,
so that comes under a body part. Okay, and the rest of the additional information that we pass to the browser, right, that
yeah,
comes under the head. Okay, so the example is like title. So title we don't display title information we don't show over here, right? We
yeah,
show that here. So let's
yeah.
say if I write add title CSS basics,
Mm. Then the
right?
title will
Yeah,
become in tab.
yeah, right. So when I refresh, so if you see it's changed to CSS basics, right? So
Uh-huh.
and the second thing, yeah, let's start with some example for that.
After writing the code, where we can see the implementation page. I mean. By
Yeah,
clicking what?
yeah, right, right. See, I just opened that HTML file. Okay. I
Okay.
opened the browser. I opened the same file, CSS basic.html. Right. I went to that
Mm.
folder. Okay. I went to that folder where this stored. This file is stored. If you see, C Sandeep Dev workspace. So I have my path. Okay. I have
Okay.
placed this in the workspace. Okay. So I have the
I
path
mean,
for this.
should
Yeah.
we create the path to browse it?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and just you have to open that. You just
How
have to
can we
copy.
create a path for our program to browse it and see it? What is implemented in that page?
Oh, no, no. See, it's like this is my folder, right? So I just you just
Yeah.
have to copy this. Okay. So
Okay.
this is a website folder, my website folder. Okay.
Okay.
And in website folder, I have this folder, HTML and CSS basics, and this file what I created, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, to run this, you can let's say copy this path. Let's say here,
Uh-huh.
okay, and then there's a slash, and then you can just copy the file name F2, and you can say F2, and you can copy the file name,
Uh-huh.
and here you can say this, and just run it. Okay, so just click it. Yeah, that's it. So it will run your CSS. Right now, nothing is there, so it's not coming. But this is
Okay.
what, yeah, whatever the content is there, it will execute because browser understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So um, and just extension needs to be HTML so that it can read that HTML. Okay, because
Mhm.
what
Can
is
you say the path again? I didn't get count.
this part. This is my folder. You don't have to copy paste. I will set up, right. So we'll come to know what will be the path for in your case.
Okay.
Okay, when I will do the setup for Atom, then we will be creating a folder in your laptop.
Oh, okay. To
Then,
browse it,
right,
our
yeah,
code.
right, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So see, this is my way. See, till that this will be the command develop. Then this
Mm.
will be your path. Your
Mm.
will be a C drive, your name, and something, something.
Something develop
Yeah,
workspace.
yeah, yeah,
Develop.
right,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's clear, right? So
Yeah.
what this is code and this is how accessing this executing on the browser, just calling
Mm.
it to by opening this HTML file and it's execute.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, we'll have the body, right? We need to have body content. Then yesterday we saw an example, right? To show the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with that. Let's say how table structure comes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
what was that? So TR, right?
Mm.
Then TR. Then for we have the header tab header part. So the
Okay.
TH table header. So it is
Okay. What a TR means?
table row.
What?
Table row. T
Table
stand for
remove. Okay.
T stand for T stand for table and R for row. T
Row,
stand
table
for
row.
table
Okay,
and
okay. Table row and table column.
yeah, yeah,
When okay.
yeah.
For column, we should use TC,
Not TC is TD table data
table data for column.
column. Yeah. So,
Okay.
okay. Uh, header one, header two. Okay.
What is table header? Where it will come while browsing?
Yeah, basically, see, we need a table structure, right? You understand
Yeah,
table
yeah,
structure is a
yeah.
tabular format. You have,
Mhm.
yeah. So we generally, if you we have you use Excel, right? So when you create a table structure, we provide a header, right? We
Yeah.
have some header for that table, and then we have the data for that table in horizontal way, right? So
Mm.
similarly, so basically, yesterday, if you remember, oh, I'll open that file again. Let me complete that. We'll again. When you'll see the result, you'll come to know what I am doing it. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So basically, I'm adding the data table data. Okay. And suppose the data one is there in this and PD. Okay. And if you remember yesterday, we added style inside the head, right?
Mm.
And mm, so it was for table head, table data, and it was border. I think it was 1 pixel solid and white or red. Or you keep it as a blue here.
Mm-hmm. For border and solid, you should not differentiate with, I mean, break with a comma.
Uh, This no, actually, see, this is a attribute. Okay, so what happens? This is a basically we are specifying. We are applying the CSS to the
Mm.
table tag, to TS tag and TD tag. Okay, you can apply separately as well, and you can combine by comma comma, and then
Okay.
whatever the CSS will be there, that will come under the curly braces. This is so standard. This is a way we add the attribute. So curly
Okay.
braces we enclose inside the
When
curly
we
braces.
only while creating a tables we use CSS or else in the other cases as well.
And this is so basically the table is one of the element, right? One of the
Yeah.
element of HTML. So they will see a lot of different elements. So one
Uh,
of the element is HTML. Table is one of the element. So
uh-huh.
we have this is providing the structure. It will provide a tabular format. But you
Okay.
want to get some, let's say, CSS, right? You need to apply look
I mean,
and feel.
what is CSS? It is only used to draw lines or some
Yeah,
create tables.
right. CSS
Style
like
means
yes.
cascading style sheets means
Yeah.
what does it mean? Can you
Cascading,
give me
yeah, right, yeah. So this is what I'm telling you. I will let me complete this. I'll show you.
a okay, okay.
Okay, suppose let's say refresh it. Mm, Oh, I forgot to end this tag, so that's why it was not appearing. I'll show you how to inspect, how to debug thing. You understand debugging thing, right?
I mean, what debugging means?
Yeah, so let's say what happened, I wrote some this code, okay, and I
Mm.
forgot to end the tag. I
Oh,
wrote this line style,
okay.
okay, because I
Mm.
started here
Okay.
this tag, okay,
Yeah.
but I forgot to end it. This slash I forgot,
Mm.
so it was not appearing, right? Nothing was, it
Mm.
was blank. So
Mm.
I was not getting clear, okay, what I missed because see, 30 lines of code. How would I know, okay, what thing I missed, right? Which line or what syntax I missed? So already just right clicked. Basically, the process where let's say to figure out right what was missing or what was the issue while
Mm.
writing the code. That is nothing but the debugging. I
Mm.
debug the code. Means basically I debug the code.
Mm.
Okay, debugging like to figure out okay what was wrong in the code.
Okay, okay. If we
Yeah,
wrote something wrong code,
yeah, right.
we should
Yeah,
correct it. That is meant
right.
by
Yeah.
debugging. Okay,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, the process to figure out what was wrong,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the
We should
debugging.
find
Okay.
out the mistake in the code.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So basically, right click and then it's inspect. So additional window is appears here, and the first tab is element. So what I did, I just checked. Okay, what was the content? So
Mm.
okay. So then I figured out. Okay, so it was. Let's see. Let me do the mistake again. Okay,
Mm.
this was a mistake, and it was not appearing, right? Even though I
Mm.
wrote this code, so there was nothing. There was no output over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So there is a
Yeah.
mistake regarding
Right.
that.
Right. Yeah. There was a mistake, right? So when I
Yeah.
opened the code, I realized, okay, the style tag was started. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the style tag, all code is part of that style itself.
Mm.
You're getting it. But what
Yeah,
I'm expecting,
yeah,
style supposed to end here.
yeah. Mm.
So I realized, okay, I missed the slash over here.
Okay.
So that's why all code, even though the body part is part of style.
Mm.
So whereas the body part is separate, right?
Yeah.
Body is different thing. It's not supposed to be part of style.
Mm.
So though I realized, okay, I missed slash here. So that's why it was coming like that. Let's say if I correct it, and suppose and when I see again, you will see style is showing ending here itself.
Yeah.
Initially it was holding all the content, right? So
Yeah.
now its style is ending here itself. So
Mm.
it's perfect. And body is again the second part. Head is another one part. It has in two things, right? One is head and second is the body,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Well, head is having two things, title, which is you can see
Yeah.
here, right? CSS basics.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the second is about the style. CSS what we are applying.
Yeah.
It's coming here. And then the structure of for the our web page, it's coming here.
Yeah.
So if you see is one point, right? Um, Okay, so then let's say take another example. Let's suppose we are having H1. Then suppose this is my heading. Okay, suppose I want to apply CSS to this. So what I will say, I want to apply CSS to H1. Okay, so let's say I add one H1 here and I add one H1 here down. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I will say this is my second heading.
Mm.
Okay. So let's
Okay.
say I have to make this both the content as suppose a red. Okay. So
Mm.
step is, see this is the tag, right? So H1. Okay. You see, it was initially I had to apply that series to table. So I started with the table, right? Table
Okay.
TR
Yeah.
and TD. But I want to apply CSS to H1. Okay.
Mm.
Because I want to
Mm.
make this text as a red. Okay.
Mm.
So what I will do, I'll write H1. Okay. Then I'll write the my CSS code. Okay.
Mm.
Inside the curly braces. Okay. So this is a standard means the exam it was for a table. Now it is for H1. Okay. So we'll
Mm.
say color. Let's say red. Okay. Let's say it's coming or not. Okay. So I just am closing the down window and just say refreshing. So okay. So this is coming in red.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So this is I think some this tag was this unnecessary tag is coming. Okay.
I mean, we can select typography also as well, like the
Yeah,
font size and
right.
the
So,
different form, italic form or something like font.
right. Let's say I want to apply font style. So let's say we want some italic you mentioned, right? Let's say pretend it italic way. Let's say
Yeah.
it's coming it or not.
Oh yeah.
And then let's say, see, this tool is very helpful because I don't have to remember all the code here. Let's say you mentioned right font you want. So I just type F. Oh, so I come to know okay these are the different attributes are there. So
Okay.
attributes like means basically what are the things you
Font
want to
size,
apply,
style,
right?
weight, family.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. So when you say font size, let's say it is let's suppose I don't know what is the size. Let's say you want 36 pixel you want to apply.
Yeah.
So then you want to increase the size of your font. So
Okay.
increase it is increasing, right? Let's say
Yeah.
when I say 70, it will be more font will be
More. Yeah. Very big.
very big,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We can see the difference here.
Right, yeah. So these are the this so you so okay this is one thing. Then let's suppose you have some paragraph. You can apply you wrote some paragraph, okay, and then suppose the paragraph inside the p tag, right? We have to write the paragraph content basically information which is in paragraph format. We want to put it into p tag. So suppose this is my first paragraph, right? And first line, okay, and then says second line. You understand, right? What is BR? Yesterday we saw, right? What is BR?
What is beer?
We saw yesterday, right? You have to revise all these things. See, if you don't revise, then every time it doesn't make sense, right? You have to remember all the little bit at least, few things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't remember the P tag, all this yesterday what you study,
Yeah.
right? You have
P.
to
I remember paragraph. What is
yeah.
beer?
BR for break line.
Break the line.
Next row,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So I put it into next row, you're using BR. Because yesterday if you see, I think use more than I think I don't know, many times I use BR.
Okay,
Beer,
okay. Yeah,
beer,
yeah.
beer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's a break. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So break the line, so beer. Okay. So because you need to know something is there, otherwise, sometimes let's say, suppose if I let's say, suppose this is, I'll tell you, okay, so you put some, let's say on UI, just write some paragraph, okay, and this is a line
Okay.
you want to show.
Oh,
So what will happen? It will come in the one line.
yeah.
But you don't,
Without
yeah,
break. Yeah.
yeah, without break. But you want second line, this first line into second line, right? And second line in
Yeah.
third row.
Yeah, yeah.
So how will you do that? So for that we are having BR, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we are a BR. So what will happen? So now it will come. Okay. And now
Okay.
beauty, and now you want the whole content. You want to suppose you want to apply some style to this. Okay, so
Mm,
paragraph. So just you
mm.
want to, because see, right now it's not looking that good, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you want to, because you want to apply some CSS. So again, what will the syntax? Again, this is a tag, right? P. I want to apply CSS for P.
Uh,
It will start with P, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Then curly braces, right?
Uh,
And then suppose you want to apply color. So one attribute will come color,
okay.
right? And
Yeah.
then say,
Yeah, yeah.
let's say I say green. What?
Green. Okay. Then the paragraph will color comes into green color.
Green, right? And
Yeah.
if you want to
Yeah,
send again
yeah.
font,
Font size and font styles as well. Yeah.
yeah, font. Let's say 16 pixel. Okay.
Uh,
And
and the
then
font size also we
font
can give.
style. Font style. Let's
Their
say,
style. We
yeah,
can give something
right.
different.
Yeah, and then suppose font family is there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know there are cursive you want to give, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's say how it looks now, right? So this is some cur-
Yeah.
this is some cur-
Yeah.
yeah, this is my, yeah, it's coming in green color, font size is 16 pixel,
Mm,
let's say I change the families, like say
mm,
another
mm.
color space, it
Okay.
will come in this way. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a very basic thing. Let's say the whatever the text you want, then what you can upload, what you can do with the text, right? So that it will
Yeah.
come look
Yeah.
nicely. Okay, so basically this is your structure and the content which is holding the content, right?
Yeah.
And this is your CSS. Okay,
Mm.
we are studying CSS today.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are the few things. So you understand how I'm applying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Suppose
Yeah. I got it.
okay, yeah. So let's say yesterday we saw one more thing. Let's suppose P is there. Um, okay. Let's see other things along with this.
Yeah, I mean, you have said something to unite the lines in the table. It came like two lines as a. Can you browse it? I mean,
This
see.
one, yeah, this
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
To combine and be become a one line. There is a something tag what we use, right? You have
Right.
said I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do with this with the help of this as well. Call span is there.
Call span. Okay.
Okay. So let's say add one more row. Okay. And I'll say in that row, suppose only one column is there. Okay.
Okay.
So how it will come? It will come in this way. Header one, header two, data one, data two. There is only
Okay.
one. I
Okay.
combine the two columns.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah. And what I was talking about, I will show you. I will discuss that.
Yeah. Call span is to combine
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, call span is,
two
it says that, yeah, to call
two
span.
columns. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. Here I'm
Yeah.
combining two. If it is three, right now it is I'm only having the two columns for table, right? So that's why I'm combining two. Suppose three is there, and if I want to combine three, then it will come here as a three.
Yeah.
Okay. I think few words are very self-explanatory, right? It's like it's like call span. It's just saying that, okay, column span. What is span for the column? You want
Yeah.
to explain? Then yeah, you can specify that. Otherwise, by default, it is one.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is not mentioned, but by default, it is one.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's say, okay, so this is the one thing. Now let's suppose uh, I'm cleaning this now. Okay. Or we can create one more file. What you can do now? I'll keep this. And let's suppose I create one more file, new file. Okay, with CSS basics 1 dot HTML. Okay, and I will say I don't know how to type again, right? So I'll just copy this. Okay,
Okay, okay,
because I gonna have to. I'll take more time, right? So I just
okay,
copy
okay.
what I
And
wanted.
you are going to send this after this section, right? After the class, right?
I will
Yeah,
check
yeah,
in.
yeah,
I'll post it and I'll show you how to use it. So I
yeah, yeah.
download your file and here it is getting close. And what is body, right? Okay. So now nothing is there, right? This is
Yeah.
one. Okay. So if I go and it's change it because I had to open the one, right? I
Mm,
created a one file, so opening one. So nothing is there, okay? This is CSS basics one. Okay.
mm,
Suppose I have some content, okay? Suppose I put into div, okay?
mm,
Actually, we're talking about, right? This is my tagline,
mm.
right? If you remember something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So suppose this is I want to show, okay? So I want to right now if I refresh, right, it comes here. So what I want, I want this content to be at the center, at some here somewhere. Okay, in
Mm,
bigger font. Okay. So
mm,
what I have to do, I have to apply CSS, right? So
mm.
one way is, so what I'll do, I have to put a class here. One attribute is there. For each and every
Okay.
element has a attribute called class.
Okay.
And the class is like the mapping for the CSS, which you'll understand once I'll start. Suppose
Okay.
mm, um, main line. This is my main line basically. So I'm saying class name as a main line. What I'll do, I will create here dot and main line and this thing. So initially, if you remember, we are using H1 and everything, right?
Yeah.
H1 table and those. But for here,
Yeah.
so I want to apply CSS for this. So I'm
Like a
mapping
C
this here.
language only. I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
we
Yeah.
can see main command in C
Yeah,
as well.
right. Yeah. So I'm just given any name. You can give any name to this class. Okay.
Mm,
So,
mm.
but this is my some main line. This I just mentioned the main line. Okay. And a class
Okay.
is attributes to map the
Okay.
CSS.
Attribute. Okay.
Yeah, and it's supposed to start with dot. Okay. When you start
Mm,
with style, if you see here, it was not starting with the dot because
mm.
this were the tags, actual tag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But this is not the tag. This is a class. So class
Mm,
CSS always start with the dot. Okay.
mm.
And
Okay.
then again the same thing. So what will I say? Let's say again what will say color will say we'll start with the color. Suppose
Mm.
we put some other in red and say
Yeah.
font size suppose 36, suppose 70 I'll put. Okay. Let-
70 pixels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see it's checking or not. Okay, it's checking. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically it's mapping. Okay, this is a CSS and to map apply to this div. Okay,
Oh.
div is another time because div is like the is holding any content.
Oh. Div. What is the abbreviation? Complete div means? Div
I think
means?
div. I think I also what is div, right? I also for div stands for division. Yeah, section. This is what
Oh,
I mean. Yeah,
division.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I want to divide this, right?
Okay.
So we'll start with this. So our goal is to bring this line here at the center.
Mm.
The center or
Yeah.
somewhere down. Okay. So there is a one series for that, which a margin. Okay.
Mm.
So top. Okay.
Margin to top.
Top.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say 400 pixel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it says. It's,
Mm.
it's a margin means it's margin top means distance from top. Okay.
Mm.
From top I want 400 pixel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting 400. So that's why it went down. Okay. And
Okay.
let's say I want this to build the here center, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, I'll say margin left. Okay. Let's say 400 pixel. Yeah,
Okay.
suppose let's say into 270, almost two, whatever it is, 290, something, any number.
Mm.
Uh, so it is coming here. I will say no, 400. It will come. I think it will come at the center.
Margin left means how it come, it is coming right, right?
Yeah. So what left distance margin you want? Margin is like you are saying,
Oh,
okay,
okay, okay.
okay, what
Oh,
margin you found
we
left
need
side?
we need
Yeah.
we need space in the left side. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So margin is like you understand, right? Margin. What
Yeah,
margin
yeah,
is
yeah,
using?
yeah. We have margins
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
paper. We have.
Right. Yeah. So what margin you want from left side? This is a
Okay,
reference for
okay.
me. This is a line
Oh, we
reference
should
for me.
care then. We if
Right.
we need left margin, we should move to right. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
got it.
Yeah. Right. And so somehow it's coming at center, right?
Yeah, you should have to keep on increase and check all the time while
Right.
browsing. Right.
Let's
Yeah.
say this is a one way. Then I think there is another way. I think align content. Let's say it works or not. I'm also not sure.
Align content.
To the internet first. Let's say comment this. Comment. You can comment using what is that? I forgot. This tool is different, so I'm not sure it's applying or not. I'll remove this. Let's say it's work or not. Doesn't take because I think it's inside a content it will take. But
Mm-hmm.
the div itself, we have to move the div itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
It won't work. Okay. Yeah. So this is the thing. Okay. And let's say I just give the border. Okay.
Is
So
there
that
any, I mean, any tag, I mean, that gives the result directly into the center of the page? I mean, we should
yeah.
check every time by using this, or else there is any tag in that way to
No,
get
actually,
the
no,
center.
actually, yeah. So generally, what happens, generally we do not keep the div tag at center. So a lot of
Okay.
when we'll create an actual website, right, you'll come to know. I will answer your question there. It
Yeah, yeah.
automatically will come. Yeah. But right now, what is happening? I'm keep applying the CSS to this div. Okay.
Mm, okay.
So which generally center things comes here. I'm like, okay, we want to understand, right, how center works. Okay, we'll do
Okay.
solid. Suppose I because right now you just see line, right, but it is inside the div. But
Mm,
you're not seeing the div, right?
yeah,
So so that's why I'm putting the border so they can see the div. So suppose I say blue, right? So that let's say you can see the div. So you can see, right, this is what the div it is. Okay, this is the
yeah.
area of the div. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's say we are saying, right, let's say put content now. What is the vertical align, right? Align content page has
Border means the border will come like a boundary around the
right,
text.
yeah, right,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
right, yeah. Let's say I say width equal to 120 pixel.
This is all we are learning right now is CSS, right?
Right, right, yeah. These are different
CSS.
attributes. See, I generally I also don't remember because we see somewhere and you can directly use it, so not a problem. But
Okay.
we
Style
just
style is a tag for CSS, right? Yeah. Style.
style
Yeah.
is the tag for to hold the CSS
CSS. Yeah. Yeah.
CSS content.
Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Then
Wait.
something like that. Yeah. Suppose right now, okay, width is there. Suppose I give height. Suppose I say height is 600 pixel. So it will come like this, right?
Mm,
Uh,
yeah.
Something like this.
Mm,
What was that? Okay. Then okay. So what I'll do, I just listed down few CSS here. So basic CSS that we should know. Okay. So
Okay.
because there are a lot of CSS and it's very easy to learn. Okay, how to use that. Suppose let's say why I'm saying you don't have to remember. Suppose let's say I say Google. I Google it. Okay,
Mm.
and suppose I want to see how it is arranged. Right, I can
Mm.
inspect it and I can see here what style they applied. So you can see what is height they use, margin top they use.
Mm.
So I can easily refer someone something. Okay, something I want something like this. So
Mm.
I can easily get it. So I will so getting the country getting the CSS code is very easy because
Oh, okay.
whatever task you will get you will know. Okay, then you will refer something like that and you will see
Yeah.
you will take as a reference and see how they are done it. Okay,
Oh, okay.
then yeah.
By referring something, we
Yeah,
can do the
yeah,
something
yeah,
different
yeah,
which we
yeah.
want.
Right, right. Yeah. So let's
Okay.
say the example here. I will explain you in detail when you actually work how
Okay.
this the development tool actually you have to use. So right now it will be a little complex for you to. So I'll not start with that.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, no need to remember the tag, but you should know. Okay, what are the tags are there? But at
Yeah.
least basic thing you should know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's why what I'm this I just listed out few basic tags that you should know. You should not be like, everything. At least you read something, you should know, okay, for what purpose it is there. If you know 20,
Mm-hmm.
30, let's say 20, 25 tags or CSS styles, then you can understand other CSS styles. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's say we start with the background image. Okay, suppose let's say first is background image, right? We'll see how to use the background image. Suppose I want to apply the background image to this, okay, to this div,
Yeah.
okay. So what I'll do, I'll put background image, okay, and
Mm.
then the URL. Actually, I copied. I have one image here, okay, background image.jpg JPG file in the same folder. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just simply say the file name I'll provide here bg
Mm-hmm.
image dot
Mm.
jpg.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's see it's taking or not. It's not taking background image only, right? Oh,
Okay.
okay. Here I think column came extra. So okay, see it's coming, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I remove, suppose if I say here I'll put top 10, I'll remove this. Okay, now you understood, right? Top and left, how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Remove this. So let's say it will come here, then top. Let's say keep this. I'll just reduce to 10. Okay, and 100. So it will look
Oh,
something
yeah.
like
It's
that.
yeah. Yeah. We can still bring it to the middle. We can increase the
Right, yeah,
size.
right, yeah. So basically, because see, when I'm going to create a website, right? So we'll be having some header, right? So some you have to
Mm.
provide a positioning for that. Then
Yeah.
we have something at the
Yeah.
center, something we need to put it at the down, right? As a footer.
Yeah.
So we need and basically it will content. So we have to
Yeah.
manage that content and we have to
Mm.
position it that content.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then let's say some background you have to image you have to add, then something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see what next is there. Height is fine. We have seen height, right? Background size is there. Background position is also something like that only. So let's see how it won't matter here. It was little blur. So
Yeah.
when you specify the I think because of cover it is
Oh. Yeah.
clear.
Yeah. It's a clarity,
Yeah,
increases the
yeah. So if you
clarity.
see
Okay.
it was not rendering properly. It was
Yeah.
coming something like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Many times it was rendering. I think small pieces. So when I say cover, so one image is applied to the whole area.
Yeah.
This is the area we are having, right? For our
Yeah. Yeah. For our
yeah, for
background
division.
image.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So we'll say when I specify cover, so one is image applied to only one is image applied. So it's
Mm.
clear. It's better now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the position is right now. It's I think we are not using it, so it's fine. Float right, float left. We'll see when actually. Okay, let's say float left and right, right. Let's take example. Uh, Suppose we are having UL and LI. What is yesterday? Is UL and LI only, right? I think that's correct. List LI for list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
UL means
I think it's hold the list.
whole list.
On order list. UI means on order list.
Unordered list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember exactly, but yes,
And what about LI?
it's a list.
List. Okay.
Yeah. Was home, say shopping list, and suppose we're saying about, let's say contact, and we saw anchor link, right? Let's see how it comes. It's coming outside, right? So let's say I put it inside this. So how it will look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I applied to whole content, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say class list CSS list. I'll say I'll add again here, right? List, and it is class also dot.
Yeah.
And
Now,
yeah, then
yeah.
now I will say, let's say
Now,
I don't want that color. Let's I say
now
some.
the attribute is list, so we should give to the same as
Yeah,
mainline. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put class as a list, right? So
Yeah. 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 Got it. Got it.
then it's up working on it. So at least colors applied, but font size I use same. So let's say 17. Okay, it's coming, right?
Yeah.
So what was happening, so the main list, this CSS was for whole div, right?
Yeah.
It scope was this, and initially was
Another
for the
list means it comes like a list only, like
yeah, yeah,
one below the other.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, in
Yeah.
this way.
Got it.
Okay, and what was happening, I applied a CSS to this div, right? So
Mm-hmm.
scope of that CSS was till here, and I added the
Yeah.
list inside this. So what was happening? That CSS was applied to the list as well. That's why that list was coming in the, that font was bigger and it was a red, but I wanted smaller size, right? So what
Yeah.
I did, I added the, okay, I say, okay, inside for this another list, I want a different CSS. Okay,
Yeah.
so I just create a class equal to list. Okay, and
Okay.
then for the list I say, okay, color is green, I want
Mm.
font size as a 17 pixel.
Mm.
So now it's coming as and let's say in this way, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And let's say we want something. Let's see what is float right, and let's see we'll try this with this. Okay,
Okay.
if it's working or not. So let's see it's floating to the right now. It
Oh,
moved to the right, right?
what you have given? Float.
Float
Okay.
right, yeah. So it
Float
means,
right.
yeah, where
Okay.
you want to float. The wording is like float,
Okay.
where you want to
The
floating,
words have to go to the right, then you
right?
have to give
Yeah,
float right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If
If
I
there
say
is a
left,
float left,
then
it
yeah,
will come to left, right? Yeah.
yeah, it will come to the left.
Mm.
If I
Okay.
do not,
Got it.
if I do not mention what was happening, it was coming by default it is left, but it come below.
Yeah. The default option is left for any text in the
Yeah,
what we are going to
yeah,
browse. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. So left and right, you understand, right?
Yeah.
Then list style is none is like, let's say list style. I also don't know what is list style.
Style.
List style, will say
None.
decimals. I think 1 to 3 will come, I guess. Yeah. So it is coming as 1, 2, 3, right?
Oh, okay, okay. For the numbering for the list.
Yeah,
Okay,
right. Yeah.
yeah,
So if
numbering
you
for the
want,
list.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then what you want, suppose, I don't know what it is. Let's see. So something is
Okay.
coming.
We are implementing the each option.
Yeah. Lily is saying what it is. So I never tried. So let's say circle.
Circle. Oh, circles like a dots. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah. So decimal
Decimal.
looks
Yeah, it's
good.
we have
So
none.
yeah.
None means no, nothing will come, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think none means and nothing will come. Yep. So bullet will not come.
Yeah. Bullets will not come.
Yeah.
Oh, list style is numbering or something bullets
Right.
for a
Yeah.
list
Right.
number.
Yeah. Then display inline block. Let's say
Everything we are by checking and with by I mean by writing and browsing we can know
right. Yeah.
what we
Yeah.
can do with that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It is inline block, so I think it's coming. It's putting into after this.
Oh, okay.
So it's like initial order and it is coming down, right? So it's saying out to one line. So it is coming
Okay.
in. It's coming in this way.
It will come in the center of the block.
No, 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 not the center. It's like after the. This is one content, right? This is our
Yeah.
whole area, and we have the two things. One is the this tag,
Mm,
okay, and second is the
okay.
list.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is coming after the first content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So to come to write the list after the content, we can
Yeah.
use this one. Yeah.
Right. So I think flex.
Display
uh,
flex.
Yeah. So it is coming
Oh,
there,
coming down.
but
But it is
it's coming horizontal.
overlapping the words. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's supposed to inline flex. Let's say it's supposed to come in horizontal. It's coming horizontal.
Why the words are overlapping on each other? I'm not.
I think because of size, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What I'll do, I'll give the weight to this is. I think weight is less. Let's say it's taking or not. We'll give color bar. We'll just apply the color. So we'll see what is happening. Mm, any color, just giving this fine. This is the area actually.
Mm-hmm. Border and you have given color as well. Okay.
Right. So suppose 1000 is fine. Oh, it is overlapping. Oh, padding is not there. I think that's the reason I want. Okay, so we need to apply. We have to provide CSS here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Class. Um, list, I will say item, list item, okay.
Okay. What is list item?
It's like this is a list, right? So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
one item, second item, third item, fourth item. So just give,
Oh, okay, okay.
you can give any name, right? So I'm just giving the list item as a name.
Okay.
Okay. Because we are applying the CSS to the whole content, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we are not saying okay how this content will be organized. We are saying okay
Yeah, yeah.
all on top
Oh,
of
now
this.
you are going to dividing the list into
Yeah,
list items, each list
yeah,
item.
right, yeah,
Home is a list item, shopping list
yeah,
item. Okay, okay.
yeah. I will say dot. This is standard, right? And then list item. So I will say padding left will be suppose 5 pixel. Let's say it's coming or not. Right? Yeah. So 5 pixels there.
Oh, padding means moving.
Yeah. What
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. So I will say 40.
We can use float as well, right, for moving. I mean,
Yeah. A float is like whole content will move.
oh, whole content will be more. For padding is we can move individually.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I will say none. It's coming, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think so numbering for number. Generally, we number when it's number, right, comes always vertical. So when it is
Mm-hmm.
vertical, so I think we generally we do not put show the width when it's number, right, on a horizontal way. It always
Yeah,
come vertical. So this it makes sense. Basically, now what I did, basically content was there, right? So these were the elements, right? Home, shopping,
yeah,
about, and
yeah,
contact.
yeah,
So for that, we applied the CSS using list. Okay.
yeah.
So display inline flex, what it did, it organized into horizontal way. Okay. But it
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
tell, okay, what will be the space between the two content.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So padding says, okay, padding left. Missing says, okay, spacing between the this and this left. Okay.
Okay,
Then
okay.
distance between this and this at the left side will be 40 pixel. Distance
Oh, okay,
between
okay.
this element
Okay.
from this left side
Okay,
40
okay, okay.
pixel. Okay. And
Okay. I
so
mean,
there,
for the space between each
yeah, yeah,
list
yeah,
item should be
yeah.
the 40 pixels.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Let's
Got
say if I say 100, if you see,
Oh,
you'll see there will be more space,
yeah, yeah.
right? I'll say let's
Got
say
it,
100,
got it. Yeah.
say 30 will look decent. So
The
I'll
padding right you give, the space we can get from right side onwards between the
right, yeah,
list item, right?
yeah. And if you see I applied for this because this is actual content, this
Yeah,
means
yeah.
we need padding between these two, these elements.
Mm, yeah,
I cannot use this over here. It will not. It will
yeah.
make the padding between this and this. Means this
Okay,
content and the this content.
okay.
So
Padding is just used to get the space between the
right, yeah, yeah,
levels.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Then padding is done. Then color we saw, right? Then text display coloration is like
Text decoration. Okay.
let's see what it is. As I said, we don't need to remember, but let's say once we know, right, what are things
Yeah, yeah.
available, what are
Then
things
we
available,
can
right?
use whenever we need.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
right,
true.
yeah, yeah. So you have to just to play with. You have to let's say if you spend one day or something 3 4 hours, right? So we'll
Mm.
complain. Okay, what are different attributes are there?
Yeah,
You say
yeah, yeah.
you can
And
easily
while
figure it
while
out.
we while creating, we can get an idea
Right,
which we can use for
right.
implementing. Okay.
Right. So if you see the text decoration, I want underline, right? So I just say underline. So
Yeah,
underline came to the all content.
yeah.
You can see, right?
Where is the underline? I couldn't find.
Let me remove the border now.
Okay.
Let's make it 0. So border will not come.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see, right? Now you can see.
Yeah, now it is clear.
Right.
Before it was
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
not
Yeah.
visible because of the border, I think so.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So it is clear, right? You can see the
Yeah,
underline.
yeah, yeah. Now I can see.
Yeah. So text decoration, different things are there. If you want to decorate the text, then I am also in a and I'll let's see what it does. It's not doing anything. Overlay none, line through none. I think will not. It will keep simple. Line through also not sure what it does. So line through is like
Oh,
yesterday we
okay, okay.
saw that.
To striking the
Yeah,
words.
right.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, basically, so this is like few things, underline or your line thing. So you can
Yeah,
use this. You can
there
use
are
this.
many options for text
Yeah,
decoration there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you want to decorate something, basically see what we're saying. So you will know, right? Suppose you have some content and you have to do, we have to make it a little fancy. So at least you will
Mm-hmm.
know, okay, what are things are there. Then you can
Mm-hmm.
simply Google it. You will get the code for that. But at least
Mm-hmm.
you should know, okay, something is there or not.
Mm.
Right? As I say, CSS to decorate text. So I think the code will come for that.
Oh, okay.
Text decoration, right? And it says
Okay.
what are
Yeah,
things
yeah.
are there and what it does. So you don't have to remember the code, but at least you should know, okay, something is there to decorate the text as well.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So that's why you need to practice. So without for that you have to practice something. Let's say that's why we're doing. We're understanding, let's say at least 20 basic, which are very commonly used.
Yeah, most
So yeah,
frequently
yeah.
used in code while
Right.
creating.
Yeah. Right. So at
Yeah.
least you know something is there and how to use that. So next time at least you can search and okay, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
something. So yeah,
Then it
how to
reminds
use
us
it.
to
Yeah.
use that one. Then we can
Right.
remind us.
Right. Right. So I think padding we have seen, text selection done, padding, the font size we have seen, right?
Yeah, borders
Border
we used
we
width,
know.
height, font,
Width,
family.
yeah, yeah, it's a font family also use. Max width is like giving the max width to that area.
Means I
Also, I didn't check before. Let's try it. What it means.
okay.
Let's I remove this. So I think it's giving the maximum width for this. I think it will not expand beyond this, something like that.
Okay.
If I put the border one, it is and max width is 12 pixel. Okay, and when I say I remove this, let's say I think it comes with width. It should come with width. Suppose let's say 1400 pixel. I say
Mm-hmm.
okay. Let's see how it works. Okay. So if you see, the actual width is 1400. It's supposed to go here, but
Mm.
I'm saying the max width allowed is 1100 only. So
Oh, okay.
even though I specified 1400, so it's restricting to 1100.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we can't
yeah,
go beyond
yeah, yeah,
beyond that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the logic it will be generally, it will be applied this to the div, not a
Okay.
body. We'll apply to the body itself. Generally,
Yeah.
it works in that way. Generally, we'll apply the topmost element. So that let's say we say for max weight will be 1000 pixel. Okay. So even though
Okay.
let's say inside I will use, so it will restrict to that limit in itself. It won't go
Mm.
beyond that. You know,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
just say this is my area, right? This
If
is
you
what.
use more than that, also it doesn't
Yeah,
implement while
right.
browsing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it will be restrict to that. So it
Yeah.
will look. You can control the basically logic is to control the weight.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's fine. Position is absolutely like
Position.
yeah, where we are on the position of the
Oh, we didn't use position. I think so.
yeah, right. We don't use absolute is like I think accordingly adjust it. If you see by default the position comes like this way only. Absolute is like yeah, I think I remove this display inland like what options are there? Relative, it's doing same. Actually, I think you will see right now. See right now the scenario is not there, right? So that's why I
Mm.
don't have an example to show you. But
Yeah.
actually, when we will work on the website, right? So we'll
Yeah.
be having the menus and all those things, right? So
Yeah.
every time this will be used, this will be useful, and I can explain you in much better way.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
positioning basically is just to how to arrange the elements.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, this is one content and second is a second content, right? How
Mm.
to position the second content or how to position, say if I have some third content. So how to position that. So I
Okay.
think when we'll have more content and it will make clear. So right now it's fine. I think you can Google it even if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Position.
Position
Position.
button, right? So you can see how it will work. No, not this example. The word is very common, so okay. No, not this is not the example. Okay, it's fine. They will keep it this old. So
Yeah. Yeah.
basically, I what I know is like if you want relative, means it auto adjust. I think when you, I think I don't know, remember when let's say if I something like that, if I put it into some size,
Okay.
it will automatically adjust something like that. So I am not sure
Mhm.
right now. But yeah,
Mhm.
one element is there. So we'll see when actually will work actually on the website, right? So anyways, we
Mhm.
have to use all those CSS. So we'll
Mhm.
come and we'll all understand better way. Suppose you want to
Yeah.
make it the content uppercase.
Mhm.
Right now it is camel case, right? So
Yeah.
if you want to uppercase, just then see something is there. So it all content will be in uppercase. Okay, text
Yeah.
transform. So if you want lowercase, you can lower it. You want to
Mhm.
capitalize, you can do that. So
Mhm.
capitalize like the camel case, what it was there. It it will come in uppercase. Then we are having fonts as you are saying font text align. We'll
Oh,
see later
text
on.
transform is also works like a font only, like font size font. I mean,
Yeah, right.
font.
Yeah, yeah,
It is similar
yeah,
to
yeah,
text
yeah.
font.
See, that's why it started with the text. If you see
Yeah, yeah,
what are the it is up related to text, it started with the text. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
If this is font, then font family, font size, and
yeah,
font. Yeah. Some other things are there were there, right? Font, some
yeah.
size. Yeah. So it will start with something. So it hyphen says okay, then differentiate the other thing.
What will the text align will do? It brings to center, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It will all
Okay.
align that content and font size
So, so we
again.
can use text align to get that words to bring the center. No need to increase and decrease the distance.
No, no,
And
no, but
while
no, no,
using
no.
margins, I think so.
No, no,
Can
no.
we
So
do
what
that?
happens? No, no. Right now we are moving the container. So div is what division, right? And it's container.
Yeah,
It's holding the this content, my
yeah.
tag and the labels, right? So I
Mm.
wanted to move container itself. But
Mm,
if I
okay.
want to, if I want to, let's say inside the container, if I want to arrange the text, then that will come.
Oh, okay.
So this is a body part, and that we need to align. So that we have to use that thing only margin. But
Okay.
inside the container is what div is our container, right? Holding the content,
Yeah.
this information. So for that alignment, we need to we use that text align thing. So that also will
Okay.
see. That also will see.
Okay.
Background color also is like the. So I think let's say right now we use image, right? Suppose if you don't want to use image, let's say I say I want background image dark orange instead of that,
Mhm.
come,
Oh, oh,
right? Then font family I think we already seen, right? What
yeah,
different
yeah.
colors are there? Color again it's repeated.
What is sans serif?
This is
Sans
the I
serif.
think yeah I think the what is that? Font family only. What font family style? Font style.
Oh, one of the styles of
Yeah,
fonts.
yeah, right. Let's see how it will look. Can see I can apply here. This is our style list, right? Yeah, we can apply and we'll see it how it looks. It's little
Oh,
bigger
okay.
in size.
It's
Yeah,
a little bit
yeah,
broad.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So this is a bit different style, okay? And one
Okay.
more thing that I want to show you. Uh, this style we are saying, okay, and then uh, so right now what we did, we kept the CSS part inside the HTML file itself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But we can move this code into a CSS file itself. The
Mm-hmm.
way I have styled the CSS, right? So what I can do
Yeah,
now, let's see, let me show you. Right now, if you see everything is, you can see, right?
yeah.
This is CSS. Let's say I move this whole code. Okay, what is there in the style tag? Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
copy this. I first
Okay.
remove this, and I'm moving this to here. You're getting
Yeah.
right? What I did, I just move my CSS with code into the style.css. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now if you see, if I say it, there will not be any CSS. Okay,
Okay.
and now we want to link it, right? So what I will
Yeah.
say there is a link, and I will say ref, and I will say my CSS code is in style.css file. Okay,
Okay.
and style is text and basically what content it is. Yeah.
Can you say again? I mean, if you delete this style, then all the style options will go off.
Right. Yeah, I remove the CSS,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
CSS
yeah.
is like look and feel, right? Color, all those
Okay.
things. So I
Then
remove that.
okay.
It was plain, right?
The background, the
Right.
image,
Yeah,
color, and
everything.
everything will go on. The border, everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything will go on, right? So this is
Okay.
this is structure basically, the content only.
Okay. Okay.
This is because of HTML we have got it.
Oh,
But the
okay.
look and feel went out because we
Yeah.
removed the code.
The look comes only with
Yeah,
the CSS.
yeah, they're
Okay.
right. Yeah. So what I did, I just see this is HTML file. The HTML code should be there inside
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
right? And we are studying CSS, so we have CSS as well, right? But
Yeah.
we want to mix up the CSS with the HTML and keeping the CSS
Mm,
code
mm,
inside the style.css, and style.css is the inside the same folder.
mm,
Okay, so I just mentioned I'm just linking, mapping with that. Okay, where is my code now? Okay,
mm,
I move that code inside the style.css, and your extension you have to see this standard you have to follow. Dot .html is standard to for HTML file, and dot .css is the extension for the CSS file, and the
mm,
CSS file will hold the your style code, CSS code. Okay,
mm, mm,
and then this is your and this we have to map, right? Then we have to tell, okay, for this page HTML page, where is the style code,
mm,
right? So we have to
mm,
mention, okay, so I'm mentioning this is in the style.css,
mhm,
style.css, right? Let's see it is taking or not. Spelling is correct, right? Style dot. It is inside the head, href, style dot css. Some of the parameters, I guess. Uh, type, okay, I forgot to mention type. I was writing something else. Suppose if we take CSS, not something, I have to specify this is a style sheet. It's coming, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
What did
so
you did? Can you say once again?
yeah, so basically we want to link, okay, where is your CSS core it is, okay.
CSS code.
So
Okay.
what we
By
have
by
done was,
using the link tag.
yeah, using the link
HREF
tag,
means
huh?
HREF means link space HREF you get it.
HRF, yeah, HRF is like reference, where it is.
Okay. Okay. Reference.
Ref,
Okay.
where it is.
The attribute which you use it
Yeah,
to
yeah,
mention the place.
right, yeah. And type saying, okay, what content it is having. So
Oh,
basically
okay.
combination of the text and CSS.
Mm-hmm.
And Ariel says that, okay, what it is. It is style sheet.
Okay.
I,
REL means, I mean,
Ariel, I think I also studied what it is.
oh, okay. Then while bro, then
Basically, it tells relationship or what stand for.
okay.
Let me
So while browsing, it goes to that one, and it will browse and get the what we have given in the that code.
right.
Yeah, that is okay. Or else
Alternate.
we can directly write in the style code, right? No need of giving that middle name and giving some attribute.
Which
I
one?
mean, before you did the style code as well, right? You
Right,
have
right,
written a code.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but see what happens, right now, see it is a small code, so it's fine. Suppose let's say
Oh,
when we have to we have to write the code for your website, right? So a lot
mm.
of things will be there. So what will happen? This file, HTML file, will go like 1,000 lines.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so let's say to make it simple, what we'll do, we'll keep your CSS code to some other file.
Separately, okay.
Yeah. So it
And
will
give
be like
some attribute name to it
yeah,
and
yeah,
as a link.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
right, yeah. So it is like neat and clean the way because see, we
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
maintain the code, right? And some other developer also have to work.
yeah,
So, basically, we have to write the clean code. So this is a
Oh,
process of
okay,
that
okay,
we follow.
okay.
People write, but it's not a good thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right ways to keep your code separate. So if it is CSS code, put it in CSS file. HTML code,
Oh, we
HTML
should
file.
give some name to the code
Yeah,
which we written in CSS style code. So we should give some attribute name and link to it so
yeah,
that
yeah,
while
yeah,
the
yeah.
style code will implement while browsing it.
Right.
It goes to that code which you are saved in the other thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
This is the code, right? The all
Yeah,
CSS code is there. You can give any name to this, not require style. You can give any name, but you just have to make sure that whatever name you will provide, right? Let's say I say style one, suppose something. Then you have to make sure that the name should match over here.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because you're saying, okay, where the my code is there. Means you're saying, okay, I have my CSS code is
Oh,
this file. So
yeah,
the
yeah.
file name should match.
So before writing the style code, we have to create some folder like this one where we can write style code, and so that we can give the name for that attribute this
Yeah,
code name,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So
right now we are for learning and just put everything inside the one folder. Okay,
uh,
because we are checking this learning basics, right? So
yeah,
when you actually start, we'll keep the CSS file in the CSS folder, HTML file in the HTML folder.
HTML for JavaScript in JavaScript
Yeah,
folder.
so
Okay.
you can easily refer, right? Okay, I want to
Yeah, yeah.
correct something. Okay, I want to change to make a changes in the CSS. So I'll go to
Mhm.
directly the CSS folder and make a changes in the CSS file. Then I
Mm.
have to search. Okay, where is my CSS file? Where is my images?
Yeah, yeah. No need of reading all the code.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Instead of
it increases readability basically.
readability, yeah, that's true.
Okay, so this is the basics we have to discuss today. Okay, then from next week we'll start with the from 8. We'll start working on the actual website. Okay.
Okay, okay.
And by I think over weekend you have to prepare your sample template, right? I think we
Yeah,
discussed
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
template. Yeah. So just prepare with what and prepare the templates or what is prototyping for your website. Then we'll try to you have to develop that basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I create everything by my own? Can I use some Wix templates and create? I mean, with in Wix we no need to write code, right? It doesn't get as we
Right,
learn
right.
some code.
See, we have to understand one thing. Wix is for those people, those who want to create a website and they are not a developer, you know.
Okay.
But what we will do, we are using the Wix.
I mean, for assignment, which
Yeah,
what is
for
the best
assignment,
to do?
yeah. If you want assignment, you want to present in nice way, then you can use that. But
Okay.
but my point is there will be no learning because
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Just we can
yeah.
present it,
See,
but we can't learn anything from it. Okay.
Wix is providing template, and the assignment is to create a template. If you're
Mm.
using ready-made template, and it's like
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no use, right? You are
yeah,
not go, you are, no, you're not challenging yourself. Okay, what color will be for header, footer, body part? Template will provide everything. Then will just your job will be just select the one template
yeah.
and modify the
But I
content.
will try once just to know how it will work
Yeah.
out.
Right. You can start with that,
Yeah, yeah.
and
I
then
mean,
you
I
can
never did before,
yeah.
so that I can learn how it
Right.
works out
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how can
Yeah.
we
For
implement.
start, you can go with that. Weeks you can play with that, and
Yeah,
you will get some. You can refer to some, let's say 10-20 templates,
yeah,
and
yeah,
from 10-20 templates by referring that you come up with new template.
yeah.
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 So
By choosing the
basically,
best
yeah.
aspects from those templates, we can
Yeah.
create
Yeah.
our own
One
template.
template. Right. Yeah. You can do that. You will get idea, right? So you can
Yeah,
do that.
some idea. Without an
Yeah.
idea, we can't start
Right,
the
right,
website.
right. So you will for reference, you use the
Yeah,
templates, but it
yeah,
should not be like that. You're using the template because
yeah,
your
yeah,
assignment is to create a template, right? But
yeah,
people we are
yeah.
going to do
To
that.
get the structure and the main page layout
Right.
of the
Yeah.
template. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so I think we have 2 days. We can complete. I think easily that template thing. It not be a problem. Okay.
yeah.
And I think quickly I can do. I'll just stop the now screen sharing and everything. I'll
Okay,
call you back in, let's say, immediately, and I'll do the setup for item on your laptop quickly.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll call you in 1 minute back. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and will you share? Hello?
Yeah. Tell me.
Will you share this video?
Yeah. Sure. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
I'll have
Okay.
to see how it's working. Then I will
Yeah.
review and then I will share with you.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.